Hello, boys, girls, non-binary pals. Welcome back to the number one Not Advice Use podcast on the entire internet. My name is Josh.
My name is Rick.
And my name is Christian.
And this is the
Judgies
Not Advice Hotline Live
Wow.
call-in, our extravaganza circus event of the century, Honda Days of the Year. I saw, randomly was recommended to me today, I saw a YouTube channel called Not Advice, and it was somebody doing a podcast where they gave out not advice.
Truly?
Chomping out our bit.
Truly. They only had 5 episodes, and they haven't
So we
posted
sue 'em.
in months. So I think we're safe, and they only had like 7 views total. So I think we're safe.
So we sue them.
But for a second, I thought we didn't do enough SEO searching. Turns out they didn't do enough SEO searching.
Okay.
So we're in the
Alright.
clear.
We're in the effing clear.
We are in the FNC. You know what I'm talking about?
Fucking clear.
Whoa,
That's right.
Hey, language.
That's right. You guys excited? What's our topic for tonight?
The topic for tonight is, have you ever heard... Sorry, let me rephrase. Josh, help me out. Have you ever
heard?
Have you ever?
overheard some hot goss? I'm talking eavesdropping. I'm talking... We had a
So good you got shush the table.
yeah, so you can listen in on the person next to you.
What
They're talking about.
What was it inspoed by?
One of our listeners sent in a story about them in the drive-thru at the coffee shop.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
and
Which
the
we don't.
barista was...
That'll come out probably way after this airs because we are bulking. But we were like, write that down
Yeah.
because that was on a bonus episode. Did you read it recently, or was that? That had to
I
been
think
you.
it was... Was it me?
I didn't read that story. That was definitely
So
story.
it's gonna be on a bonus episode in the future of our main show, but I couldn't tell you which one because we are bulking. But it was such a good, juicy.
Oh, such juicy gossip that has nothing to do with our listener, but she overheard it and had to
Yeah.
share, and I'm so glad she did because, goddamn, I'm hoping that you guys on this episode also have overheard some crazy gossip to share with us.
Can I ask a question?
No.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
It's gonna be really difficult for me to figure out that I don't have the ability to ask a question, but I'm allowed to. So eavesdropping is when you like overhear some like hot drama. I mean, eavesdropping is just listening to other people talk.
Correct.
But if you're overhearing somebody talk and it's not drama, it's not eavesdropping. Let's be real.
Let's be real.
Technically is, but go on.
Is Adam's dropping when you hear dudes like express like genuine feelings towards each other in a platonic way, and it's just like you hear like 2 dudes like be like, "I love you, man," and you're just like, I think I just Adam's dropped an actual bonding moment over there.
Full offense.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know why Erica's so fucking snake bitten tonight, but we're gonna push through it. I'm kidding, Erica. You know you're the apple of my eye. And you're gonna pay for Eve's sins when you're pushing that baby out.
Probably.
If I remember the Adam and Eve myth properly.
Yeah, probably.
Myth. I mean, real life thing that happened only 3,000 years ago.
3,000 years ago.
All right, we ready?
Hasn't it been 3,000 years for like at least 50 years now?
Well, yeah, but you're not gonna say 3,050 years ago.
Not in the big 226. Are we ready?
226.
Yeah. 2026. It's being shorthanded 226.
You can drop the 0. It doesn't mean anything.
It's implied.
Oh, all right.
There's a comma there. There's a little apostrophe. The top comma of the world.
Number contractions could go crazy.
Yeah.
Instead of saying do not don't, it's just 226 with an apostrophe, and we don't know how many numbers is getting cut out there. It could be 2026.
We're onto something here. Huh.
I mean, they already do that.
Explain.
Comma to the top, 96.
Apostrophe at the top.
A comma to the
For
top.
what?
Top comma.
Oh, you mean when you're giving a birth date?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they already do that.
Holy shit. They
Did you
do.
just forget?
Wow.
You genuinely forgot about that?
But I
Stop.
guess in my mind I'm thinking contractions because it's like there's a number before the apostrophe.
We're
Yeah.
just skipping the 0. We're still doing 2, so we know that it's 2000.
So it's not like saying-
not 1926.
It's not like saying like instead of saying playing, you're saying playing. and the apostrophe's at the end, and there could be anything after that N, but we all know it's a G.
Right.
Versus like don't, or maybe a better word is like couldn't, where there's letters on the other side and it's replacing an O, but it could be anything there. We don't know.
You don't really know.
Okay.
So 226, 2'26.
Yeah, comma to the top.
Yeah.
Coming to the top.
And that could be any number in there. It
You know
could
what
be
that's from? Comma to the top?
No, I thought I just made that up.
No, it's from Psych. That's God's comma.
Oh. All right, let's call someone and we're going to see they've eavesdropped about somebody joining a cult, it seems like.
Ooh.
Let's get in on that.
Turns out they're just voting for Trump.
Ooh, sick burn.
Hello?
Hello, this is the Judgies. Can we get a name and a pronoun?
Yeah, Allie, she, her.
Hello, Allie. You got some eavesdropping stories to drop on our eaves?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you just caught me off working out. Yeah, so I was at a dinner with my boyfriend, and we have this whole thing where we like to eavesdrop on other people. Like, we'll be talking, and then one of us will stop, and we clearly are getting the deets.
Yeah.
And we were at this Indian restaurant where it kind of looked weird, right? There's this whole family that looks like they're all related to one another, and then this guy who just was real scraggly looking, looked like he was kind of taken from some other completely different family and put there. And he was going deeply, deeply into how he went to this Indian, like, tribe in the middle of nowhere. And that because he was the only white guy there, they saw him as a god. And then at that moment, he knew, like, he had to, like, enlighten people in his life. And mind you, the mom at this table, because it's a family, it's a mom and a dad and a daughter and a grandma. And this mom is just totally, like, entranced into what he's saying and is, like, I think the first believer. Yes.
You don't want it to be the mom. She can sell it to the whole family.
Well, so I'm just kind of wondering if it was like she seemed like she was in love with him in the way that she was looking at him in the eye, right? So it was just one of those things where I'm wondering if, like, he's trying to get the whole family, right? And he looks like one of those, like, guys who went to India and, like, has the dreads, white dude dreads, like, guru-looking dude. But this is, like, looking like an upstanding family. So I feel like I'm watching one of those, like, cult documentaries where they're just, like, slowly converting the whole family. But Grandma's not buying it. Everyone else is being silent. Grandma is not taking it. She's like, well, what do you mean, like, they saw you as a god? Like, what did they do? Like, I you know, like, you're just some guy, right? But he just talked about how, like, they would go on their hands and knees and bow to him. And that he came back here and he started doing, like, yoga instruction, but then that wasn't enough. So he's, like, starting to, like, get people to come with him and, like, start a commune, right? Which communes aren't bad, but it's like you're just seeing the dots connected, dude. Yeah. And so I'm facing towards this family. My boyfriend sadly did not get to see the view of everyone's facial expressions. But I guess the mom went to one of his yoga classes, and that's how she. But could you imagine she, like, invited him to this dinner, being like, "Oh my gosh, you guys have to meet my yoga instructor. He's great." Yeah, and then he's just trying to do this whole speech. Yes,
the mom's bored in her sex life. She needs guru.
Absolutely, that's what I'm thinking. Me and you have the same mind.
Yeah.
What kind of restaurant is this at? Like, what's the vibes?
It was at an Indian restaurant.
Like a nicer restaurant, or like a like?
I would say nicer. Yeah,
okay.
I was on vacation in Maui, and it's Monsoon restaurant. Very good, beautiful view. If you ever go, guys always. One of the, like, cooks is always doing karaoke in the back, though.
That kind of rocks.
But great food. Really good food. But yes, of course, they took the Indian guru to an Indian restaurant in Maui.
Do we think that the family was on vacation, or were they locals?
I couldn't tell if they were haoles or not. My boyfriend's like lived in Maui for a good chunk of his life, so like I think he probably would have had a better
sense
like reception, but that'd be kind of quick, right? If they were all like there on vacation and mom took a yoga class and then
She's immediately
next
bought
thing
it.
you know, they're all
a
having
single
dinner
yoga
together.
class.
He moves fast. Or did they fly him out to Maui to meet with them?
They're on vacation together.
Oh my gosh, yeah, right? I don't know. Like maybe, yeah, he's like, oh, the stars align, man. I'm going to Maui too. Let's all meet up for dinner. I gotta get grandma in yoga.
At this point, we're already halfway to India. We may as well complete the flight.
Yeah, right? Seriously. But yeah, so this guy, I don't honestly remember half of all this stuff, but he just had this ethereal way of talking about everything that involved his life and how he has a big purpose and like he just wants to, make the world a better place through his teachings. And all he learned about when he was in India for like a month. So that's my story.
With you, and I want you to be totally honest, if that's okay.
Yeah.
You listening to his pitch, did he get you a little bit? Like, were you like a little bit on board? Like, did he make a little bit of sense?
I think if I were 30 years older and didn't watch so many cult documentaries. Yeah. Because he was like young, like, beautiful blonde hair, the blue eyes. Like he was 100% like a Ted Bundy. Like he would definitely be charismatic enough to get like a woman who needed a little bit of spice in her life, a little bit of
some
curry,
paprika,
a little bit cumin, some paprika. Yeah. So, and I mean, like, yeah, definitely tan. Like he looks like he definitely lived in the tropics of India at one point, probably. But
Wow.
I don't know. In Maui, you find a lot of people that are like that too. There's a couple of people on Maui that just think they're absolutely Jesus Christ. There's like a famous person there that genuinely thinks they're Jesus Christ. So there's probably a lot of fanatics in Maui, and they're all just, it's the perfect concoction to get a lot of cult people involved. So.
I believe that. They probably fly out there and then just stay, and it's like they get all these people are just traveling through, and it's you worm your little way into their lives.
Yeah, so that's the most memorable eavesdropping. But I mean, I've listened to so many different eavesdroppings before, but none are as cool as hearing someone do their cult pitch.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well, I do have to say, I'm glad that you and your boyfriend do that. That's a perfect date night, is going to a restaurant and then eavesdropping.
Absolutely the best. One other quickly thing was we were right next to a guy who almost stood up to his first date. His first date was 20 minutes late.
Ooh.
And so that was, and nothing happened after that. They had a fine date. It was whatever, but it was just one of those things where you're hoping for the drama, right?
Yeah.
But, nothing will top the cult pitch though for me. I don't know. That makes it kind of hard to beat now. Now it's like if you hear people arguing at a restaurant, it's like, oh well, they're not trying to convert their partner into a yogi cult, so maybe not.
Truly.
All right, Allie, thank you very much for the call. Have a good rest of your night. And if you see the guy again, give us his number or give him our number.
Oh, I will. He'll give the pitch to you guys for sure.
We got to talk to this guy.
Yes, thanks so much, you guys. We're big fans. Thank you.
Thanks.
Good
Bye.
night.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow. Getting sucked into a Maui cult.
That's pretty amazing, honestly.
Yeah. And at a fucking restaurant. I mean, kind of like kind of like our next caller, which canonically for you is next, for us was before. Too many characters. It's like we're watching a TV show now.
Yeah.
That's too descriptive a character, and like it's almost like a White Lotus situation where it is like you have the whole family, you have the different dynamics of different age groups, different genders, and you have like the one crazy crackpot guy.
Yeah.
Like you're just waiting for Jennifer Coolidge to make her way out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, do they have hot dogs here? And it's like, no, Jennifer Coolidge, get out of here.
It's an Indian restaurant, Jennifer Coolidge.
Come on. What are you doing? Man, that's good.
Yeah. God, it sounds crazy to say I'm jealous. I want to hear that eavesdrop.
Yeah. You're jealous that you didn't eavesdrop yourself.
Yes, I want to hear a cult pitch.
Yeah.
I want to hear the cult pitch 2 booths over. It probably could have been happening. I wouldn't hear it either, though.
At what point do you like intervene and be like, "Hey,
never."
this is a cult"?
Never, unless you see him signing paperwork, I think.
Yeah.
Once the ink is starting to dry, you gotta be like, hey. I mean, it's none of your business. I mean, it's my business. I'm listening.
It is my business now.
I'm not gonna intervene.
It's all of our business now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd take a lot for me to intervene.
I don't think a
something like
stranger
that.
telling you, hey, you shouldn't join this cult is gonna. I think that's gonna be like, it's not a cult.
See, they're all against us. Maybe this was a John Quijones "What would you do" situation.
I was just trying
and
to
they
think of
lost.
what I was only thinking of Don Quixote,
Yeah,
but I'm glad you said his name because
it could have been Quijones, not Quijones. I mean, could have been.
yeah.
And then now you're an asshole for not stepping in and stopping.
Yeah.
I mean, at least fucking grandma had her wits about her.
Yeah. Well, that's because Grandma didn't want to fuck him.
Yeah.
That truly is the problem.
I think so.
She was thinking with her lady penis. The mom was.
And that's not good.
Yeah. I mean, what's the dad thinking at this point?
I would love to know
I
what the dad
can't-
was thinking.
God, I can't wait to watch this guy fuck my wife.
Maybe, yeah.
He's
maybe.
probably so on preach like, we all get the wife swap, and then it's like you get there and it's like, what do you mean only the leader gets to sleep with all of our wives?
What's that movie with Paul Rudd and Leslie Mann?
This
think
is
it's
40.
Leslie
Man?
No, not with Leslie Mann.
I don't know who Leslie Mann is.
She's
Yeah, you do.
Judd Apatow's wife.
Oh, then she's in every movie that Paul Rudd's ever been in.
But not I Love You Man, which is the craziest part. Is it not This Is 40?
Wanderlust.
Wanderlust.
And I'm sorry, it was not Leslie Mann, it was Jennifer Aniston.
Wow.
And Paul Rudd?
I mean, that's basically what happens is they join a cult and he's like, oh, we're all fucking everybody's wives. And it's like, nope, we're just fucking yours.
This Is 40 is Leslie Mann is married to Paul Rudd.
It's like a semi-sequel to Knocked Up.
Yeah. I can see
Yeah, I
it.
just read the description.
This Is 40 is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How about that? I mean, yeah, like this is exactly like, I mean, Allie kind of said like that cult that started in like Western US.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yeah, the dude went to India and then just came back and just started spewing bullshit. And they were just building a whole ass fucking compound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. What was the name of that documentary? That was with the, that was the brothers that did that documentary, right?
Wild Wild Country.
So Wild Wild Country was the name, and yeah, and it's just like, it's one of those things where you think like, how do people get sucked up into it?
Yeah.
And then they fucking vote for the guy. Am I right? Now he's president. Am I right? You can hit me with a.
What did he say earlier? What did you say?
Full offense? What part?
No, when I said
I
that joke earlier.
I think it said like, ooh, burn or something like
Oh,
that.
sick burn. That's what it was. Fucker.
This is somebody who overheard somebody, it was, dare I say, they were eavesdropping.
Oh my God.
Hello?
Hi, this is the Judgies. Can we get a name and some pronouns?
It is Sal, she, her.
Holy
Sal,
Oh,
you motherfucker.
hello, Sal.
Sal, long-time listener, long-time off-submitter. What do you got for eavesdropping for us?
So Stacy and I went to see Paris in Chicago. I don't remember when this was, within the last year. And then I was taking the train down by myself. Done it before. I was like, I got this. We're good. There's a man who was just, I don't know. He was on something. He was yelling at everybody, going up and down the aisles. Man was yelling at everybody. He was like, where's my bag? Threatening everybody. And then the police got called. So he was like outside getting arrested. And that was all going on. Same time, girl was on 2 phones, like literally.
That's
one
a power
on each
move.
side. Yes, for sure.
I didn't know you
So-
could do that. I thought that was illegal.
That like cooks your brain or something.
Yeah, it was weird. I don't know, but like, let me back up. So back to the man. There was a girl next to me on 2 phones while this man's going up and down the aisles, yelling at everybody. He was like, "Where's my bag? I'm gonna fight you all. Who stole my bag?" There was a family on the train who had clearly never
been to the area. They were like on vacation. He was like, man, calm down. You don't want to represent people like this. And everyone else on the train was just ignoring him. And I was like, dude, don't interact with the band, going up to everybody, threatening them, telling them they're going to fight. And so then he got arrested, and it was that. Find out that he was his girlfriend showed up, and he was just like drunk, and he had his bag he actually had his bag the whole time. So he was yelling at everybody for no reason.
Yeah.
So that was great.
Well,
That was the start of my train ride. Like, we hadn't even left the train station yet.
Oh, no.
And so, yeah, I was like, great, this is going to be awesome. That family who was like the only people interacting with the man, they were allowed playing, all four of them. So 2 adults, 2 kids, all had phones. All of them were playing TikToks out loud.
Ugh.
Crazy.
Just the worst people. Then there's the girl talking on 2 phones at the same time, and I didn't know what was going on there. But she was also loud. And then 4 white girls got on the train and were visibly scared, and I could see them shaking in their boots. And I was just like, all right. I literally wrote down 4 of the whitest girls I've ever seen, all visibly afraid. That was my note about them. Because I was like, what? Okay. And then there was a man with the cigarette hanging out of his mouth, walking up and down the aisles.
A lit one or just
Unlit.
okay.
Just hanging out of his mouth.
That's pretty cool.
Walking up and down. And then I felt bad for this man. He was like anxiously waiting in his seat with roses.
Oh.
And I wonder what happened. I wonder what he was doing. But yeah, so my notes go, man on the train looking for his bag, threatened to look through everyone's stuff, police called. Girl with 2 phones calling people. Loud family. Man with roses. 4 of the whitest girls I've ever seen, all visibly afraid. Man with a cigarette hanging from his mouth. Those are all my notes.
That is quite the eventful train ride.
Do you get
so I wasn't eavesdropping, but I couldn't avoid everything going on around me. And I just put my headphones in and listened to nothing because I was like pretending to not. I didn't want anyone to interact with me, so I was like, no one talk to me, please. Yeah, that was not meant to be eavesdropping.
That's too eventful of a train ride. That makes me feel like I'm in like the beginning of like the show Lost. Like, I'm about to be in limbo. There's too many characters going on in one space.
Yes, there is too many characters.
It's one character, it's fine. But you got like 8 very different things going on. It's weird.
It was, and I started writing things down like right away because it was like it's all simultaneously happening. It kind of chilled out by the time I got to Chicago, weird enough. But it was just like the first 30 minutes of the train ride. I was like, am I going to die? I was like, I think I'm going to die on the train ride, actually. But I didn't. And then I went to see Paris with Stacy. And then she ditched me to go hang out with the lead singer because she hates me. So
wow, what a flex.
She's like, no, I did it. I didn't mean to.
Do you think that the girl with the 2 phones and one of them, she was taking notes on her phone, being like, girl taking notes on everybody, very strange, has headphones in, clearly not listening to anything, they're not plugged into the phone?
No, she was talking on the phone. She was talking on 2, like she wasn't texting, she had 2 phones on calls and was switching between them, yelling at 2 different people.
Whoa.
Multitasking.
No, like she was mad. Like I remember that. Like I only wrote down girl with 2 phones calling people, but like I remember she was mad and yelling at. I got yelling, but she was like obviously upset. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Some kind of argument, because I mean that is because the phones have technology now. You can have multi calls going on, but the power of having 2 separate calls, because then you can move one phone away and you can yell at the second person.
Yeah.
Bring another phone in and yell at the third person. That's crazy. That's kind of expert level tech going on.
Yeah. Shout out to her. She was honestly the least annoying of the loud people that I dealt with on that train. So I don't know. But yeah, That was my eavesdropping.
Well, thank you, Sal, for regaling us. The 2 phones is going to stick in my head.
I'm glad that
It's
that's
making
what
an
stuck out
impact.
to you.
Have a good rest of your night.
Bye.
Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.
Normally when I have 2 phones, one is for the plug and one is for the load.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that maybe she was involved with a plug and a load?
What's a load?
One of them is normally for the bitches and one is normally for the dough, if you have 2 phones. You know what I'm talking about?
I do have that.
You have 2
you
phones,
do.
one for the plug and one for the dough?
Yeah.
One for the load and one for the bitches?
Yeah.
Okay.
I truly do.
You and Kevin Gates have that in common, brother.
Who's that?
Rapper. I got 2 phones, one for the plug and one for the load. Not familiar with the beat?
That's what he says there.
Yeah. That's what he says there. One for the bitches and one for the dough. I got 2 phones.
No.
That's wild.
Never
Erica.
heard
You
it.
never heard 2 phones.
No.
You don't have to be that mad about it.
I don't have to be, but no offense, I want to be.
Full offense taken.
Yeah.
I love that paint. That
All right, we're going to get into our next voicemail that is not necessarily eavesdropping. We got a lot of text messages that were not exactly eavesdropping, but that's okay because it's still juicy stuff. About how my marriage ended due to my ex's Chat GPT induced psychosis,
oh my.
which is right up my alley, not the voicemail from earlier. And the eavesdropping, in quotes, is finding some crazy shit snooping through his account, the
Okay.
Chat GPT account. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
No fucking way.
Hi, it's the Judgies. Can we get a
Oh
name
my
and some
gosh.
pronouns?
Yeah, actually, she, her. Holy shit.
What do you got going on for us tonight?
Oh, I thought you guys might be interested to hear about my divorce and my crazy ex-husband.
Ooh, I can't
I got
wait.
divorced this year. Yeah, so back in the end of 2024, my ex-husband started using Chat GPT
Yuck.
for therapy.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah. And I was unaware of this. And somewhere along the line, that turned into it convincing him that him and my best friend of 20 years were meant to be together.
Oh,
And that they were in love with each other. Yes. So,
was this one-sided,
last
or was
year-
she also like,
very
yeah?
much so. Yeah, very
Naughty
much so.
computer.
She has a restraining order against him.
Oh, good.
So basically, long story short, January 2025 throws it at me out of nowhere that he wants a divorce, very aggressively, which was weird. And I just knew things were weird. So I started snooping on his computer, and I got into his Chat GPT account, and I just found a bunch of crazy shit, basically. So he had been somehow using it to justify his logic of why she was in love with him and all of this stuff. And he's like romanticizing these weird things. Like he's in there talking about how she hugs him and stuff like that. And it's like the same way she hugs all her friends
Yeah.
Right.
and stuff like that. Like he's like, oh, she loves me and all this stuff. And I'm like, this is the same way this woman hugs me.
Every time she comes into my
And all
house,
this-
she gives me a hug and says hello. It's crazy.
Literally. And she's like the type of friend that would come stay for the weekend. She lives almost 2 hours away from us.
Mm-hmm.
And so she'd be over a few times, stay the weekend. We'd do stuff together, you know, whatever. It was great. It was fine. I was like, cool. My husband and my best friend get along. This is great. Didn't think anything of it. Well, then when I get into his account and stuff, I find that at one point he had taken some pictures of her without her knowledge and stuff. Yeah. Like we went to a GalaxyCon. We live in Iowa, and we went to the one in Des Moines. And
What's a
we
Galaxy
had
Con?
all three. It's like Comic-Con,
Oh, okay.
basically, just smaller. And so we went to the one that's here in Des Moines, and
we all had to stay in a hotel room together. So it's the three of us. And I find a picture that he had taken of her from behind in the hotel room when she's like leaned against the bathroom door talking to me in the bathroom.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And stuff. So found all that kind of shit. When I confronted him about it, he had the audacity to tell me not to tell her about it because I would just be making her uncomfortable.
Right.
You're going to ruin the whole weekend. Right. Don't tell her.
Right. Well, see, I didn't find this out until, like, this was September of 2024 that he had taken this picture. I didn't find this stuff till January of 25 after he told me he wanted a divorce. Yeah. So he had been having these thoughts for at least, several months without me knowing and stuff.
Well, and this was 2024 AI. So like, it was like an even less advanced model. Like it was an even dumber model.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And it's like crazy the way he'd use it. Cause you only have so much memory in one chat. So like he'd fill up all his memory in one chat and then have it summarize what they talked about and start a new one and stuff like that. And he had it like analyzing his IQ and telling him that he's like 1 in 10 billion like intelligence and stuff. And the problem is he is a super intelligent person.
Yeah, but
like not like that and stuff. And yeah, this had boiled down to like early February. It had come out that I'd found all the Chat GPT stuff, and like I'm like, you need to leave her alone. And somehow he's like created this whole thing where like in his head he's like in competition for my friend with me, even though there is no competition.
Mm-hmm.
You're weird, and she's like my sister.
Right.
And I had moved out of the house and in with my parents. And also, mind you, this man has 2 children that he has primary custody of with an ex of his.
Okay.
So there's 2 kids in the middle of all of this stuff. And he, at one point, I can't remember, I think it was late March after I had moved out, he showed up at my friend's house.
Oh.
Like, took his kids in the car and drove 2 hours away, showed up at her house at night. And she lives in the middle of nowhere by herself.
Oh, no.
And was like, he was like pounding on her door and stuff. And she calls me freaking out and trying to confirm the car that he drives. And she's like, should I call the non-emergency police? And I'm like, no.
That's an emergency.
No, you call 911. We don't know what he's doing there and stuff. And he had ended up leaving before the cops got there. But when they got there, they called him and he admitted to them that it was him there. What? And then that's also when they found out that he had the kids with him.
I thought you said he was
him
smart.
To come back.
Well,
he was. He used to be. I don't know what happened.
You can mull your brain a little bit.
Or he was really good at acting like it. But yeah, so like they let him go for the night because they were like, he's got his kids. He's not acting violent. He's not making threats. We don't want these kids in custody a couple hours away from where they live.
Right.
Because mind you, their mother also lives about 3 hours away from us. Okay. So she's not just right close by.
Yeah.
So they issued a warrant for his arrest. He ended up getting arrested. I had to go pick him up from jail because nobody else is available.
You did not have to.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing is we have a house that has a mortgage that is still in my name that he pays.
Okay.
So
all right. Well,
I'm like, I can't let him lose his job, and that's the only reason. And again, he has primary custody of his kids. They need to be able to go to school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Things. All right.
Yeah. Otherwise, if it weren't for that, I'd let him sit there. So I get him out. They didn't give him bond. Like, he didn't have to pay bond. It was ROR and everything. So he had court, and I was there for it. And it was very interesting because, of course, he pled not guilty to harassment and trespassing.
Mm-hmm.
And we get there, and the district attorney is all like presenting his case and what's happened, and they question my friend, and then they ask my ex-husband, do you have any cross-examination? Because he's representing himself.
Of course.
Obviously, he's a genius. He's
Well, chat's helping.
He's a genius. And no questions for her. So they bring up one of the responding deputies, question him, show the video of him calling my ex-husband and him admitting that it was him being there.
Mm-hmm.
Any cross-examination for him? No, of course not. And then the judge is like, okay, do you have any case to present? And my ex-husband's like, well, how would I do that? We're like, what do you...
Expert move here, actually.
Yeah, and he's like, well, I just really think if she would have just like sent me a message and told me she wasn't interested, like all this could have easily been avoided.
Oh, and that worked?
No, because she did at one point send him a message.
Well, she should have sent me 2 messages. I was being hyperbolic when I said a message.
I know. So she sends him a message and is like, really mean. Like, this girl does not have a mean bone in her body. She's the best. And she sent him the nastiest thing I have ever seen her say to anybody. She was very rude about it, and rightfully so. Basically telling him, I'm not interested. I never have been. Fuck off. Go pay attention to your kids. Leave me alone. But apparently that was my words through her, according to him.
Right.
So, yeah. So, of course, after the court hearing, the judge finds him guilty. It's basically just a, hey, pay these fines, and there's a 5-year restraining order in place. Well, then he violated the restraining order 3 times.
3 times?
3 times. He DM'd her twice on Instagram within like a few days of each other. And this was like within 90 days of this going out.
I thought it was only I couldn't get close to her. I didn't know I couldn't message her.
Literally, and no, it's well laid out in there. And then after I finally had him served with divorce papers, he contacted me to give me this whole spiel about, oh, I'm so proud of you for like doing something for yourself that you never actually wanted, because of course he's got to seem like the good guy. And he also then is like, and tell Taylor, my friend, that if she wants to continue pretending that none of this is happening and that she doesn't have feelings for me, then I'm leaving.
Oh.
Like, leaving where? Like,
go. Bye. Leave.
Bye. So, of course, I let her know about this because, like, I'm not going to just, like, not tell her. She has to know that he's still trying to contact her.
Yeah.
Mind you, she had already reported the 2 previous contacts, and there's already a warrant out for him again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So she ended up reporting that again, and then they arrested him in our Walmart parking lot.
Best place for it, really.
His daughter. Yeah. His daughter was with him, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, that was not great. And then they had to be taken to her friend's house to wait for their mom to come pick them up. And apparently her friend's parents then started spreading around about him getting arrested, and somehow that was also my fault. So he's real great mentally, clearly. So yeah, I think last I know, I think he still is convinced that they're in love, despite the restraining order, and despite the jail time he just had to serve for breaking that no contact order. So yeah, I just thought you guys might find some entertainment.
How long are you guys married for?
We were married for 2 years, but we had been together for 5.
Wow.
Yeah, and he had shown no signs of this whatsoever. Like, everybody was just shocked that he just, because he had framed it at first like he just wasn't happy and stuff, but it came out of absolutely nowhere, and he wouldn't tell me, like, okay, well, what are you not happy about, and all this stuff. Just all of a sudden did not want to be in the marriage at all this stuff. And I don't know, like, he's gone full crazy. Like, in his Chat GPT logs, he had something about, like, he thought he was, like, dream projecting. Like, I don't know if you guys know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
we never dabbled with astral projection.
yeah, he thought he was projecting himself into Taylor's dreams.
Oh my Lord.
And stuff. And he was talking in it about how, like, you know, because also, mind you, he was supposed to, this was like TMI, he was supposed to get a vasectomy because he had 2 kids. I didn't want any. He canceled it before I knew about all this stuff. And I was like, okay, what the hell? And then in his log, with his chat log, he's talking about how, well, he can't get one because he knows Taylor wants to have kids.
Oh,
and how,
Jesus.
you know, he loves his children, but this one would be different.
oh my
This
God.
would be the perfect
And I'm like,
child.
Basically, yeah. And so one of my friends had suggested that after the divorce, I sent him a gift with a onesie on it that says Daddy's favorite delusion.
Oh my God.
Very good.
Yeah. So we're apparently having a divorce party and all that good stuff. So it's ending up great. He has to pay me a nice sum of money and all that.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. I don't think he's too happy about it. But it's like, you wanted this, homie.
Truly.
You wanted this. So
without
it's
being
always a jump scare.
like too specific, like what line of work is he in? Is he in like a
Tech.
like a high paying like nice job?
No. He's a truck driver.
Huh.
So he's got a lot of time to think to himself.
Exactly. And he's using it while he's driving.
Of course. Does he like talk to
I have
it?
passed him. Sometimes he'll also like text it
Yeah.
and stuff. And I have passed him like going on the highway. Like I've seen him in his semi before, and I'm going one way and he's going the other. And I can see him driving on his phone, and I just know he's talking to Chat GPT while
That's
driving.
wild.
Wow.
And stuff. Because like I had downloaded all of his logs with it before I moved out that I could get to, just in case. Because I was like, do I need to have this man committed or what? It was like 11,000 pages in PDF.
Christ.
From October of 24 to like February of 25.
So, yeah, so
It
over the
was
span of like
insane.
6 months, 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, just out of nowhere. Just like, because like not to like sound high and mighty about myself, but this man was like obsessed with me, you know, like in the least toxic way you can imagine.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, and I'm like, okay, so what's going on? Because all of a sudden he seems like he hates me. Like, and then I
Wow.
find out all this stuff. Yeah, it was just out of nowhere. He was acting like he was totally normal, doing stuff with me that he knew I liked. Like, I love Halloween, and in October, he made sure like we're going to cute local pumpkin patches and all this shit and everything. Totally normal, same stuff we'd always be doing. But meantime, he's still being crazy on Chat GPT. I don't know how he did it.
He thought that, you know, you like Halloween, you like scary stuff, so I'll be the scariest thing in the world.
I'll be the scariest. Exactly.
This was all just an
You got
elaborate plan to show you how much he
Oh
loves
my
you.
God, you figured it out.
Have you tried couples counseling? Is all I'll say.
Oh my God. Oh, hey, you know, I had recommended it at one point just to get him in front of a therapist, but
Yeah.
A real therapist.
he would therapize the therapist, don't you know?
Oh, of course.
So,
Just like he lawyered the lawyer.
yeah.
Wow.
It's something. I know that was like a real whole scatterbrained telling of everything, but
Mostly you had me worried.
kind of
'cause
confusing.
I got people in my life that definitely show the symptoms that he has, and I'm like, do I need to make sure they never talk to Chat GPT?
Yeah,
I got a lot of people in my
probably.
life that think they could out lawyer a lawyer.
Right. Well, and like, obviously I started therapy after all of this stuff. And even my therapist was like, yeah, you know, we're seeing a lot more of that.
Unforge.
They're having, they're getting a lot more people that were trying to use Chat GPT as a means of therapy because, you know, therapy is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And now they have to drag them out of whatever Chat GPT has convinced them of.
Because also, isn't it kind of geared to like tell you positive things? Like it's supposed to like
Yes, and it tells you what you want to hear.
Yeah.
And stuff. And I had told him that, and he's like, well, no, it pulls from data on the internet of like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, tell me where online Chat GPT is finding my friend's feelings for you.
Yeah.
A Junie B. Jones book.
Because it only knows. Right, exactly. I was like, because it only knows what you're telling it. I don't know. And at one point I had told him, I was like, I'm worried you're like bipolar or something, because I just didn't know what was going on. It was really weird and stuff. I saw in his chat that he had like told that to Chat GPT, and it comes back with all of the symptoms and signs that he shows of bipolar and why he could potentially have it, but obviously don't take it as actual medical advice and stuff. And then he like bullied it basically into telling him, no, you don't have bipolar.
Yeah.
I was like, you're telling it what to tell you, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how to make you understand this, so I've given up, obviously. So our divorce is all finalized, and I don't have to deal with him.
Good.
That's very good. We're very glad you got out of that situation
Yes.
before something worse happened.
Me too.
Hey, good snooping.
because I just don't know. Yeah, apparently it was wrong of me to do, and he compared me to a rapist for doing it.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, that's not even close to the same thing.
It's never ending. No, it's just, I violated him, don't you know?
Wow.
I was like, oh, like you violated my friend taking that picture?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're very glad to be done with him.
Yes.
Thank you for the call. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And
You too. And I got to let you know that I love Ricky the most.
Oh, thank you.
Obviously.
naturally.
Oh, we gotta go. Actually,
but I
breaking
do
up.
love Josh and Christian. oh, of course you are. Going through a tunnel?
Going through a tunnel. Can't hear you. Sorry.
Ah.
All right, bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
There's a subreddit called Therapy GPT that I've been
You've been dabbling with.
I've been
asking questions to it.
I've been teasing. Unfortunately, a lot of it's one of those things where I struggle with it, like talking about the subreddit a lot, because that subreddit specifically is specifically for people who are using LLMs, chatbots to do therapy. And so much of that subreddit is people, like Ashley said, people being like, I can't afford therapy. I know I have some stuff I need to work through. Can you guys please tell me what I can tell a chatbot to
How
make
to prompt it, right?
Yeah, there's guides and all this shit on like how to prompt your chatbot to try to get it to not be just spitting back affirmations or like whatever, however you would phrase it. And there's not much comedy in it in the subreddit, which is why I haven't read it on the show. Like, it's hard to find a good one because it is just really depressing.
Yeah, it's like
Because it's a problem. It's a multifaceted problem, multi-pronged problem, where it's like, but at the end of the day, it's like if people could just afford healthcare, all of it would not be an issue here.
we'd be able to solve some problems here.
And then people get the psychosis of like, well, I actually, like, people will go in there and be like, well, and it's all written with AI. Like, you can just, everybody typing in there is just putting their shit through a fucking AI to like type it. And it's people being like, well, actually, I went to real therapy, like in-person therapy. And I went there for 3 years and I didn't tell that person, I wasn't able to open up to them nearly as much as I was immediately able to open up to a chatbot. And it's like, yeah, you should work on that in therapy then.
Yeah.
That you can't open up to somebody who you're supposed to open up with. Like that, a chatbot will never be able to help you with that. Like, that's an issue in and of itself.
Yep.
But people do derive like some value out of it. Like, I'm sure there are people who have been able to like use it and be like not completely AI psychosed.
Yeah.
And so there's not a lot of comedy, and it's just so depressing to like read. And it's just a symptom of, hey, I'll say it, capitalism.
Yeah. Hey.
Unfortunately.
Somebody had to say it. Sick burn on capitalism I just had there, but
Take that, capitalism.
yeah, idiot. Fucking
How are you ever
dumbass.
going to recover from that, doofus?
Hit him with the D-slur and the big 226. Well, that's it for the live calls, I think. That was a real heavy one to end. Not exactly eavesdropping stories, but eavesdropping adjacent.
Yeah.
Adam dropping, we'll say. Not quite.
I won't.
Not quite eavesdropping, so we'll say Adam's dropping.
No,
Yeah.
Didn't say that.
How about Christmas Day's dropping? instead of Christmas eavesdropping?
No.
Lilith's dropping. You going
No.
biblical with this bitch?
No.
How about middays dropping instead of eve? Short for evening in this instance.
What about the day after dropping?
Tomorrow dropping? All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening. That's 850 Judgies. Call, and you can leave a voicemail, or you can be on the lookout for Instagram stories, or be in the Discord. Patreon.com/JudgiesPod. $1 a month gets you in the Discord, and you'll get tagged. Did we tag people?
Yep.
I didn't get it.
I did notification gang.
I agree with you. I'm just saying I didn't get it. I'm not discounting your. No offense. You took a lot of offense.
You think I'm Fat Guy Mike?
Somebody at this table is Fat Guy Mike. I'm not going to point fingers.
It's me.
Don't talk about yourself like that, babe. You're a queen.
Thank you for listening, folks, and we'll see you on the next one.
Okay, bye.